HCF and LCM using the prime factorization method, friends. So what does HCF say? How do we find HCF? Product of smallest powers of common prime factors. We know what is a factor. We know what is a factor. We know what is a prime number, and we know what are prime factors. We have reduced a very big number into product of its prime factors, okay, and from that, when the same primes are written together, we have replaced them with their powers. So now when we consider the powers of common primes, common means when we take two numbers, find the common primes out of them and find and check the smallest powers of them. So let us take an example to understand this. And now see LCM. LCM is product of highest powers of each prime factor. So LCM is product of highest power of each prime factor. Need not be common in the both the numbers. So let us take an example, like let us take an example of 12 and 18. 12 and 18. So when we solve this, and let us find the HCF and LCM of 12, 18 by using this prime factorization method. So 12, how we can reduce it first? 12, 2 into 6 I can write, and 2 into 6 I can write 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So this is 2 into 2, 2 square into 3. 18, 3 into 6. 3 into 6 is 3 into 6 again, right? I can write 3 into 2. So we need to arrange them in ascending order. So 2 into 3 square. 3 into 3 is 3 square. Okay. Now the prime factors of 12 is 2 square into 3. The prime factors of 18 is 2 into 3 square. Now let us see HCF. Let us find HCF of 12, 18. HCF is product of smallest powers of common prime factors. What are the common in this one, friends? We have 2 here, we have 2 here. Let us write 2 here. Let us check with the power later. And we have 3 here, we have 3 here. So let us take 3. And here 2 power is square, 2 power is 1, which is lesser 1, so we take 1. And 3 square, which is lesser 3, so we take 3. 2 3s are 6. So HCF of 12, 18 is 6. If you remember, friends, in our last topic when we discussed Euclid's division lemma, we have found out HCF of 12, 18 by using normal factorization method and also by using Euclid's division lemma. We have taken A equals to BQ plus R in that form. So here also for 12 and 18 we get the HCF is 6. Now let us find LCM, friends. LCM, what I said, product of highest powers of each prime factor. Each means need not be common. Like we have 2 here, 2, okay. We have 3 in both, 3. What is the highest power of 2? Here it is 1, here it is 2. So we take 2 is the highest power, so we take 2. 2 square. Here also 3 square. 3 square is highest, so we take 3 square. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 9s are 36. So the LCM of 12, 18 is 36. Friends, are you clear with this? HCF is we take smallest power of common factors. Means when we take 12 and 18, in that when we reduce it to prime factors, the factors which are similar, common, it should be present in 12 and it should be present in 18. And out of them, the lowest power, which one is having the lowest power, that we consider. Out of that which we have lowest power, that we consider. So the product of them is the HCF. And LCM, we take all the prime numbers, no need common, and their highest powers we take, friends. So let us see one more example so that you will get a good idea. Let us take an example of 90 and 120, friends. For 90, I can write 2 into 45. So 2 into 45 is 2 into 5 9s are 2 into 45, we can write 5 into 9. So 2 into 45. 45 we can write 5 into 9. That 9 I can write as 3 into 3. So it will become 2 into 3 into 3 is 3 square into 5. Okay. Next, let us reduce 120. 120 I can write 2 into 60. Okay. 2 into 60 is 2 into again 2 into 30, which is 2 into 2 into 30 I can write as 2 into 15. 15 we write as 3 into 5. Okay. 2 into 2 into 2 is 2 cube into 3 into 5. Okay. For 120, when we reduced to 120, we got prime factors as 2 power 3 into 3 into 5. For 90, we get 2 into 3 square into 5. Let us find HCF and LCM, friends, now. HCF. What do we know about HCF? We need to have common. So let us check what are common. Here we have 2, here we have 2, let us take 2. Leave about the powers, friends. First let us take what are common. 2 we have 2, we have 2 we taken, and we have 3 and 3, and here we have 5, we have 5. Okay, 2, 3, 5. And out of 2 and 2 cube, which is smaller? 2 is smaller, 2 is enough. Out of 3, 3 square, 3 is smaller, 3 is enough. Out of 5, 5 is similar. So 2 3s are 5, 5 5s are 25. So the HCF of 90, 12 is, sorry, 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30. Sorry, friends. So the HCF of 90, 120 is 30, friends. Now let us find LCM. LCM. So what does LCM say? We need to take each and every prime factor. No need to be common. So 2 we have taken. Here also we have 2. It's okay. 3, 3, 3, and 5, 5, 5. We need to take highest power, friends. So for 2 and 2 cube, which is the highest power? 2 cube. So we take 2 cube. And for 3 and 3 square, 3 square is highest, so we take 3 square. 5 is 1 and 1, so we take 2 cube 8. 8 5s are 40. 40 into 3 square 9, 4 9s are 36. 360 is the LCM, friends. I think you still have some confusion. Like here we have all the similar. For example, friends, let us take here we have 7. Consider we have one more 7 here. Okay. It is not there in this example, but let us consider that there is one more 7 in this prime factorization. Now for HCF, we will take 2 because 2 is common. We will take 3 because 3 is common. 5 we will take because 5 is common. And 7 we don't take for HCF because 7 is present only in here. Not here. So 7 we don't take. But when it comes to LCM, we need to take all the prime factors. So 2 2 we have taken 2, 3 3 we have taken 3, 5 5 we have taken 5, and for this 7 we also take 7 here. Okay, friends. Now let us find HCF of a 3-digit numbers. No, sorry, 3 numbers. Let us find HCF and LCM. Till now we have found out HCF and LCM for 2 numbers. Now let us apply the same for 3 numbers. Let us take 12, 15, 21. See, friends, in the last example of 90 and 120, I have tried to explain by taking 7. So here that concept will be clear, friends. 12 I can write as 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. 15 I can write as 3 into 5. Okay. 21 I can write as 3 into 7. Okay. Now here we have 2 2 3. Here we have 3 5. Is there 5 here? No, but there is 5 here. And is there 5 here? No, but there is 7. 7 is 7 present over here? No. Here? No. So now you will get a clear idea of how to take the each prime factor and common prime factor. So now let us find HCF. HCF, what does it say? common prime factors. What is common? We have 2 here. Do we have 2 here? No. Here? No. So can we take 2? No. Because 2 is present only here. There is no 2 in 15 prime factors and 21 prime factors. So 2 we have left out. 3. 3 is here, 3 is here, 3 is here. 3 is present in all the numbers. So we can take 3. And 5. 5 is present only here. Means there is no 5 here, there is no 5 here. So 5 also we don't take. And 7 only here. So we don't take. When it comes to HCF, we will consider only common prime factors, friends. Okay. Now the least power is 1 everywhere. So we take 1. So the HCF of 12, 15, 21, the HCF is 3, friends. Now let us check LCM. What does LCM say? There is no need to be common. For the prime factors, there is no need to be common. We can take each and every prime factor. Like 2 we have taken, these 2 already came. Next we have 3. So 3 already we have got 3. So no need again. 5 and 3 finished already, and we take 7. So highest powers. See this, when we write 2 square into 3. So what we need? Highest power of each prime factor. For 3 the highest power is 1 only. For 5 1 only. For 7 1 only. But for 2 it is 2. So we take 2 square. 2 square 4. 4 3s are 12. 12 5s are 60. 6 7s are 42. So 420. Have you got it? 2 square 4. 4 3s are 12. 12 5s are 60. 6 7s are 42 and 0. 420. Okay friends? I hope you all are clear with the concept of HCF and LCM. So in our next session, friends, we are going to discuss about rational numbers and their decimal expansion, friends. We are going to discuss about rational numbers and their decimal expansions, and there is a theorem related to this topic to explain them easily. And after that we will be discussing logarithms, friends. So thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, comment, and please encourage us, friends. So